assist. It's Gill.
I'm blanking out.
Very impressed with the way Terry Rozier rebounds the ball from the guard spot. He did that all throughout high school, and it shows that that's a big plus when a guard can rebound like that. Very impressed with Russ Smith, looking to make players better as well as scoring. 8 assists, 1 turnover for Russ is exactly what we'd love to see. I thought Mango, for the first time playing, did an outstanding job, and I thought the highlight, obviously, is our 2 power forwards played great. Both of those guys played great. So very impressed with 5 practices in red-white. I hopefully our defense will get a lot better by the next red-white, and then hopefully have more in about our following red-white. You're not going to get a phone call these days.
I knew that was coming.
What do you think?
Any questions?
Rick, can you talk about your 3 new guards, Gill, Rozier, and Jones, and their performance?
I think they all bring a lot to the table. Rozier is as cool a customer as you see. I don't think Chris played particularly well tonight, but I've watched him in practice do some things that are just outstanding. I think Anton is a smooth basketball player. I think all 3 of them, they don't rattle. They know how to play the game. When you get freshmen and a junior college player that really understand how to play the game, it's a big plus.
Rick, is the plan for Rozier to be a point, or is he will he be entertained?
You know what you look for today? If you can get guys that play multiple positions like Russ, last year he played 1, he played 2. When you get guys that can play multiple positions, that's what you look for. And, we want to play with 2 points. That's what we really want to do. We got 2 points this year. We had 2 points last year. We want to play that way. We don't want to have a center or power forward. We want to have, we had Gorky last year, but we want to have 2. And obviously, we want to, at the last 5 minutes of the game, with the game on the line, we want Montrez and Shane to be on the court together.
Montrez, in his effort to talk about, he doesn't seem to stop either end of the floor.
Yeah, and I thought Shane played terrific. I thought Shane's like Russ. Less is more. Less dribbling is more. Just 1 or 2 power moves, get where you want to go, and he did that about 3 or 4 times, and it looked great. And I thought Wayne looked very good. So, for 5 days into the season, we're in relatively good shape, and all that's going on without Luke Hancock and Kevin Ware. So that also bodes well.
Is this as deep a team as you have here?
Yeah, I think it's deep in terms of you don't lose anything when you substitute. We got to get Van Treese just to look at the basket. We've got to get him to look at the basket, because it's going to hurt you if he doesn't. He doesn't have to score a lot of points. He sets great picks, does a lot of good things, but we're trying to get him to at least look at the basket.
What more do you want to see defensively?
Well, we didn't play real good defensively, and we didn't get after our guys because there's very little substitutes, and, you know, very little going on. So we just wanted to really get through this game and execute a little things. But defensively, obviously, we didn't press that much except free throws. We're not going to be able to press until we play an exhibition game.
How have your players seemed to kind of adjust to your defensive philosophy, though? I mean, the younger guys.
They're good. You know, this is a very easy team to coach. You know, the two things we lost the most is we lost two great attitudes, forgetting the ability of two NBA guys. That's the obvious, but we lost two guys with just an incredible team attitude. But you're coming in with young people that also have a great attitude.
You talked last year a lot about Wayne and the shoulders and the injuries. Are you seeing more of the Wayne you recruited now?
He's still not where he was in high school yet,
Right.
but he's getting closer. Getting closer. You know, his ball handling is the last hurdle for us. He's got to get better handling the basketball. But in terms of exploding, in terms of making strong moves and playing good defense, his shot has improved. He's coming on. Luke and Wayne just had two very serious injuries. One shoulder injury is bad enough, but had two.
But Montrez, I mean, his intensity, how has he kind of ratcheted that up? I mean, where are you seeing that?
You know, he's from a very rural area, and he came in here very quiet. And you all know the story in the first team meeting when he got up in front of the World Games and just said to the guys, "Coming late's not going to cut it." So he's now a vocal leader. He's the reason the NBA loves him so much is his intensity, his wingspan. Now he's improved his jump shot. He's a great team player. So, you know, that's a gift. When you can play like that, as hard as that, that's what Kenneth Faried is all about. You know, that's why he's going to be a long time pro, is because he plays so hard every possession, and that's Montrezl Harrell with a 6'8.5" and a 7'5" wingspan.
Before the season started, have you and Russ had many conversations about what it is exactly he needs to?
We've had many conversations, and he's adjusted to the conversations. Russ is a very smart young man. He understands basketball very well. You know, the thing I'm most happy with tonight is I told him, do not try to turn on the crowd. Play within yourself and create good plays, and he did the whole night. I mean, he had a great line. He shot better than 50%. He made his free throws, had 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 1 turnover. So it's that's a good night. And I try to tell Shane, when Russ does less, he does much more.
How much weight has he put on since last year?
Russ?
Yeah.
How much weight have you put on? I don't know. That means he didn't put much on. But Russ is one of the strongest guys on the team. You know, Russ can take 195 pounds and lift it 19 times. So Russ is one of the strongest guys in the team. He can put a 15-pound sandbag on his neck and do over 40 pull-ups. You know, so very strong guy. So it doesn't affect him as much. What you saw tonight, if he can duplicate that this season, the sky's the limit to how good he can be, because he's unguardable. You can't guard the guy.
You may have had the line of the night, I wasn't worried, when Harrell went down.
No, not much.
Anything else, Coach?
All right, Russ, would you like to come up and speak?
Thinking they want to play team defense, so that's all we get better at every day.
Yeah, I mean, is it just something where, I guess, half-court defense, the press, that kind of thing, where it's just going to be a work in progress a little bit?
Yeah, it's just a work in progress. We all work together, but we came in the game, we just wanted to play half-court defense, and then we only press on free throws. So that's something. When the season starts, it's going to be way different.
How's it feel to step into the court at the Yum Center with the crowd out there and you pull down a double-double?
Feeling is, I can't even describe the feeling. It's amazing. Been waiting for this since I was young. I got preached all the time. Been waiting for this since I was in 6th grade. It's been my dreams ever since I was in 6th grade. So it feels good to play for a team like this with guys, like a good group of guys that's leaders like Russ, Shane, Trez, even Ben Trees. We have a lot of good leaders, and we're just playing for the fans that we have. So it's just an amazing feeling. Great feeling.
A lot of people, when they think of you, they think of a shooter and a penetrator, but you're so, this afternoon, you can go in and pull down boards and pretty well run the game.
Yeah, rebound has always been my thing. Always been my thing. almost averaged a triple-double last year. I averaged 11.6 rebounds last year. So rebounds always been my thing. I mean, it's just the toughest thing that my high school coach always preached, and my mom always preached. It don't matter how big or small you are. If you got toughness, you go grab some rebounds.
That's got to be a great asset to the team to have a guard and go in there and attack the rim like that.
Definitely. I think Coach Love is going to love me for that. That's always going to be in my game. Rebounds always going to be my thing.
How great is it to be able to still suit up with your teammate?
Anton?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely great. We like best friends off the court. He's a real good guy. We joke all the time. We know his business when we step on the court. He did a real good job knocking down shots. I'm already familiar with the stuff he did last year with the open shots. He's going to knock it down. So it's nothing I wouldn't do too. I already knew about it.
All right, excellent.
Good job. Yeah, thank you.
Talked about your performance, Anton. Pretty good outing on your first night on the Yum.
I felt good. I had a couple things on defense where I kind of messed up, but I'll get better with time. I shot the ball pretty good in the second, so I was able to get hot, but it felt good. I was just happy to finally get out there. Probably get up and down with the crowd there.
What's it like joining a team, that's coming off a national championship? What's it like, joining a squad like that?
It's weird actually. It feels like I'm still on a visit, to be honest. It hasn't really hit me, but it's really different for me because I've never played on a team with so much talent. The way we play, I've never done anything like this. So, but I think in the long run it'll help us. Practice we competing against each other, and then on the court we're going to be really good because we're going to be hard to match up with.
That's one thing everybody talks about is how deep this team is. That's going to make it tough, for a lot of pretty much everybody you guys face this year. I mean, when one guy comes off, another real talented guy's coming off the bench.
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing with that, we're just going to be able to tire people down like we were able to last year. Coach just wants us to attack and keep attacking the whole game.
Excellent. Appreciate it.
Kind of compete against everybody on the team, so it just makes everybody better. What freshmen had impressed you, or what freshmen you like the most out here that you got for this?
I think they're all good. They just everybody just plays different styles. Obviously, Terry is more of a scoring, type guy, guard. Anton's a spot-up shooter, athletic, and Okoye is getting there. He just got to show a lot more confidence in himself. And as far as Chris, he's not a freshman, but as far as Chris, he's just a good leader. He's a good point guard.
Is this team a little bit deeper than last year?
I think so. I think we got a lot of weapons. Obviously Luke is not back, and Kevin. So I think we can go even deeper on our bench.
Real quick, how's the ankle?
No, it's great. Yeah, just a little tweak.
I don't know if you could hear, but the crowd out there kind of gasped when both you and Montrez go down. They get a little worried. But.
No, we're okay. It was just me and him was playing so hard that we just got a little bit too aggressive.
You seem to be a little bit more aggressive, attacking the rim as well as a nice outside game as well. Do you feel yourself getting closer and closer to what as Rick Pitino said, you're almost to what you were when he was first recruiting you?
Yeah, I think so. I think I took this off season off very seriously.
Yeah.
I didn't take any days off. I was in the gym every day working my butt off. I was in the weight room every day. So I think it's paying off right now.
Everything feeling good?
Everything's great with me right now.
And talk about your impression of we talked a little bit a minute ago about the newcomers, but when you bring in these guards that can just penetrate and hit the threes, that's got to do something even more, make your offense even more dangerous.
Yeah, I think I think people say that's the biggest weakness for us, shooting. I think we're a better shooting team than last year. Obviously Terry can knock it down. Chris is more of a scoring type, shooting type guard. Obviously Russ, Luke, myself. I think just Anton. I think we got more weapons, for Russ to penetrate and Chris to penetrate, for anyone to penetrate.
Obviously, you're having to fill two big voids with the guys now in the NBA. Is this team creating it or coming around, having its own personality now? Is it a little bit different now than last year?
I don't think it's any different. The guys came in with a great attitude, the new guys. They didn't try to come in with any egos or anything. They saw that we won the national championship, and I think they want to lock in and try to do that as well.
What's it feel like, last year you were chasing that dream, now you reached it. It's got to feel a little different maybe going out and trying to defend it.
It is a little different because now everybody's coming after us. We got a target on our back every game we step on the court. So, we just don't have to, we got to play hard every time we step on the court.
All right, appreciate it, man.
All right, thank you.